Shalom, Yashala. I'm gonna start this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Ukakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone that teach us will well and will well to the Akwakudash, and salutation to you, Akim, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom, shalom. To this lesson, it's about uh, though they climb up to heaven, thence I will bring them down. Okay? Esau, Edom have dreams, okay, that they want to make into reality because they want to go into the heavens and live, right? To escape uh, destruction, okay? To escape the garbage they are make the earth to be, okay? The earth was a paradise when Esau come to power. You have destroyed everything. You have destroyed the air, the land, the sea, the animals, okay, the food. Esau have destroyed everything. So you're gonna leave the earth and live and live in space, okay, or go somewhere and go to Mars and stuff like that. Because Esau, Edom, the so-called women, wanna leave Earth, okay, and they always think they're gonna live forever, okay. The house shall live forever, okay. And let's get the article. I got the article real quick. This Jeff Bezos assure in 20 years millions of humans could leave Earth to live in space, okay. See, this is assure, okay. You got the assurance, okay, insurance like that they're gonna make it happen, okay. That in 20 years, millions, okay, millions of humans could leave Earth to live in space, okay. Speakers and to win Italian Tech Week alongside John Egan, Jeff Bezos swap quarter by quarter talk for a street roadmap, right? Let's keep it. Jeff Bezos imagine a future among the stars. Again, this prophecy is being speaking, okay? What if within 20 years humans could call space their home? This bold vision shared by Jeff Bezos during Italian Tech Week, blind science fiction with potential reality. The founder of Blue Origin believes millions of humans may live in space, supported by groundbreaking technology in artificial intelligence, robotics, and lunar industrialization. Is this the start of humanity greatest leap? Okay, humanity greatest leap. That's what they call it. It's Esau greatest leap, right? Optimism in technology. Bezos' formula for the future. While some fret about the rapid pace of technology advance, Bezos advocate for optimism. Speaking with John Elkann, president of Ferrari and Stellantis, he described the convergence of AI, robotics, and space exploration as key to redefining our future. From intelligent systems to automated spacecraft, those innovations are now merely tools. They are enablers of thriving of planet existence. Okay, Esau wanna leave Earth, man. Okay, and let's get a few scriptures, man. Okay, that's when you know. You see. Let's see what he say right here. Bezos imagine a future among the stars. Okay, let's go to quick. Let's go to Psalm. Okay, let's go Psalm 73 first. Psalm 73 verse 2. But as for me, my feet were almost gone, my steps as well nigh sleep. For I was envious as the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. And when our people see that, they say, "Oh, look at what Esau is doing. What? See the advance in technology that they have. Our people are envious at the foolish." Okay, this is a foolish man speaking, but in the eyes of the people of this world, they think this man is smart. Okay, he's talking about technology, AI. Okay, but and this what AI is truly is nothing but fables, man. Okay, that's Easter grandeur of living forever, which is a pipe dream. This is Esau Edom fantasy, right? For verse 4, for there is no bends in their death, for their strength is firm. You see, this man is not thinking about him dying because he knows he got children's coming up. Their strength is firm out here. They always think they know they got the power. They got the power right now. They're ruling over this earth because the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. Okay, if they die now, okay, the children gonna pass the earth too. They're gonna pass the rulership too, right? They are not in trouble as other men. The only way they can speak that like that is because they're not in trouble as other men. Like on this earth, like other nations are in trouble. Like Jacob used to call black Latinos and Americans, you're in trouble. We ain't thinking about going to space and establish stations on the moon and Mars and Jupiter or something like that. We're not thinking about that. We're thinking about surviving day to day out here. But Esau is not in trouble as other men. He's thinking about the future. Okay, what is future gonna bring out here? Because he never sees the trouble coming. Okay. Therefore, pride compassing them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment. This man is speaking proudly out here. Like they're gonna be among the stars. They're gonna go to the heavens out here. They're gonna bring millions of people to live in space. Okay. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish, and everything they could get. They said the next frontier is space, is Mars, is the moon, is Jupiter, is some other planets that they see. Okay, they always want something more. That's a covetous man. Okay, see, verse 9 is good. Verse 9 real quick. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue rolled through the earth. Okay, they say like we're gonna be like the Messiah out here. We're gonna go to the heavens. We're gonna go in space and do what we gotta do. That's them speaking proudly out here. And that's Esau Edom for you, okay? And it's man too. In Psalm 49, let's go from 49:11. Psalm chapter 49, verse 11, okay? The inward thought is that the house should continue forever and their dwelling place to all generation. They call their lands after their own names, okay? Now they want to go in space. They're gonna go to Mars. They're gonna go to the moon. Okay, so they can name those places after their own names out here. So they can call it the next frontier and put their name on it because they think their house is gonna be forever. Let's do that in the NLT. Their grave is their eternal home. Okay, where they will stay forever. They may name their estate after themselves. Okay, but the grave, that's what they're gonna find. They're gonna find the grave out here. Okay. Because they're gonna go in total destruction when the Mosai sends his unbegotten son Yahushua Mashiach to come upon this earth, man. Okay? Let's go to and let's say Asher, right? Let's go to what Asher mean, right? Okay. Asher, right? I mean to tell someone confidently that something is true, especially so that they do not worry. Okay? It's Asher. I mean like, hey, those things gonna happen. Hey, don't worry about it. We're gonna make this thing happen. That's Esau speaking proudly. Okay? Jeff Bezos Asher, okay? Okay, you can just Asher feel confident that Asher will be there as promised, right? See, to promise someone something, they promise those things. That's proud. They promise like tomorrow exists for them, right? I promise that I will be home before dark. Guaranteed, I can guarantee that the operation will be successful. Okay, give someone your word, and that's proud again, because at the end of the day, it's the Messiah that decide that. Okay, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. Okay, but Esau thinks it's how it's gonna be forever out here. Let's bring that. Let's bring Psalm 49, the KJV. The inward thoughts is that the house shall continue forever. Okay? They always think their house can continue forever. They're gonna be in rulership forever, man. And they're gonna go to space and call the land after their own names out here. It's not gonna happen. Okay? Hey, only for a short while out here. You might go to the space and get put a space station there and avoid destruction that's coming, because they know destruction is gonna come upon this earth. They know they're gonna try to destroy World War II is coming. They know the nuclear weapons gonna start shooting out here. So that's why they have bunkers and they have space station out here, so they can go live up there, right? And Esau is making sure that it's guaranteed for him to live forever, to be on rulership forever. That when the coming destruction come, that you're gonna be in space looking down out here, okay? Because who's gonna make the destruction? Them also, right? And why we think they wanna go in space for? Okay, because let's bring that scripture out quick, okay? Okay, let's go to Sirach. Fourteen and 5. Okay, as Sirach chapter 14, verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? And Esau Edom have done evil upon this earth, even to himself. And that's why they have to go in space, and that's why they want to go to underground, because they create those nuclear weapons to destroy each other, man. Okay, to destroy themselves. Okay, because those two countries that come with nuclear that create the nuclear weapons, okay, that's the Mossad that give them that wisdom to build those weapons, right? But those two countries was America and who? Russia, both Edomites, both so-called white men, right? And that's try to have a race war, not a weapon war, right? A weapon race war, right? And the thing is, that's them in evil to himself, okay? He should not take pleasure in his goods. He's not taking pleasure in his goods right now, and that's why they want to go in space. That's why they create those bunkers out here, try to escape the good things that they say they built. Okay, there is none worse than he that envy himself, and that is a recompense of his wickedness. Okay, actually today he envy himself. I envy himself because their dream is to go in space out here. Okay, to be the first one in space, to discover a new frontier. That's the envy. Okay, they find how much each other, who can go in space, who can do this, right? And by envying come it destroys, okay? Come strife, and then war started, okay? Until last, it will declare his wickedness. It's because of his wickedness. That's why he have to go in space out here to have new frontier, to bring millions of people, because they know the weapon they created, they're gonna have to use it, okay? A covetous man is not satisfied with his portion. Esau Edom got a portion upon this earth right here. At the end of the day, he got rulership on the earth, but he's not satisfied with his portion, because the earth was given unto the hand of the wicked. But Esau Edom want more. You want to be in space now. You want to go to Mars. You want to go to the moon now. Okay? And the iniquity of the wicked dry up his soul, and his soul is dry up. Okay? He's doing too much. Okay? And that's Esau Edom for you, man, okay? And let's go to okay. Let's go to Amos, right? Amos chapter 9, verse 2. Though they dig unto hell, then shall mine hand take them, right? They're gonna dig, they're gonna make those bunkers. They're gonna dig unto the hell. Hell, I mean to the grave out here, unto the earth, okay? To dig unto earth, right? And the Lord, the Messiah out here gonna send men, gonna send angels out here to dig them out. Okay? Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. See, they're gonna climb into the heavens. They're gonna go into the heavens. They're gonna go into space. But the Messiah gonna bring them down. You see, that when that war comes to the heavens, the Messiah gonna bring them down. Okay, Michael is angel gonna fight against the dragon, his angel. Okay, they're gonna go to space, and they're gonna fight the Messiah. They're gonna try to fight the angels in space, right? They're gonna fight. They'll try to fight the chariots in space, right? Okay, and though they hide themselves on the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence I will come at the serpent, and it shall bite them. Okay? At the end of the day, you see, though they climb up to the to heaven, thence I will bring them down. Though this thing got to a lead is literally and spiritually also, because Esau climbed unto the heavens, and heaven means rulership. At the end of the day, both ways, the Messiah gonna bring them down from rulership. The Messiah gonna bring them down from space they go into. Okay, doesn't matter how Esau do it. Esau climb at the top of having the top government on this earth. Till they're gonna bring down their government. Esau going to space stations or whatever they wanna go to. The Messiah gonna bring them down, man. Okay. That's the word of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai, man. Okay? And let's go to Isaiah 14 and 12. Yeah, it's kind of slow today. Isaiah 14, verse 12. Isaiah 14, verse 12. At the falling from heaven, or Lucifer, son of the morning, art thou cut down to the ground with these wicked nations? For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heavens. Again, this connection have two different things. It literally ascend into heavens, and then it's come to rulership. Okay, when you say art thou falling from heaven, or Lucifer, okay, that means rulership, Lucifer. Okay, I mean Esau, Edom. Okay, it's like the bright star. Okay, the eliminated ones. Okay, and this earth right now, Esau is the eliminated one right now. Okay, but the true eliminated one, the bright morning stars, is Yahushai and the prophet and the teachers and the apostles, man. Okay, but Esau, Edom, at the falling from heaven, Esau losing power right now. Even though they ascend to heaven, they ascend into rulership on this earth, they're gonna be falling down. Even though they ascend into the heaven, go to like go in space. Okay, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation. Okay, the stars, talking about the Israelites. We are the stars also. But in the heavens, in the space, the stars. They want to go on the stars, right? I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Mosai. But the Mosai is in the heavens. The Mosai is in space, right? It's like the sin. They want to be in rulership so bad. They want to be like the Mosai. They want to go where the Mosai is, right? That's why they want to search out the stars. That's why they want to search out the heavens. That's why they want to search space out here. That's why they want to be in rulership. Yet, those shall be brought down to hell, to the side of the pit. See, the Lord gonna bring them to the lowest of the lowest and rulership. And when when in space, the Lord gonna destroy them in space, man, and bring them down. Okay, so nothing remain of them, right? Okay, and let's go to Obadiah, right? Because remember those things. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 4. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, though that dwellest in the cliff of the rock. And Esau is Edom is not the cliff dweller, the Caucasian man, right? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, okay? Caucasian man, a cave dweller, right? That live in the cliff of the rock, whose habitation is high. That's why they have those high buildings, right? Those high towers, right? That say in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? See, who gonna destroy me? Who gonna take me out from rulership? Okay? I'm in space right now. Who gonna fight me in space? Do that exalted thyself as the eagle, and do that set thy nest among the stars. Okay? Again, they exalting themselves as the eagle, like the highest flying bird out here. Because remember, Esau, Edom, they're the first one in space out here. They went to space out here. Them in the Russians, they're in space out here. They got the airplanes, they got the space station. They say they go to the moon. They went to the moon. Nah, okay, but they haven't go to the moon, right? Thence will I bring thee down. Those are nest among the stars. Thence will I bring thee down, said Yahweh power. Okay, the Most I say, I'm gonna bring you down, man. Okay, because remember that scripture mean both things out here. Exalted thyself. That means like they exalt themselves because they're in rulership. Okay. Now they set this net amongst the stars. Now they went into space right now. Okay, and they're so high and mighty. They see themselves there, and they don't see themselves coming down. Okay, they see in mind. They say, "Who see them right here?" Because they see themselves as the Most High. That's why they paint Yahweh Shai a so-called white. Okay, that's why they paint the Most High Yahweh as a so-called white man. Okay, because they see themselves as the rulership. They see themselves as the Most High at the end of the day. Okay, that's why Esau see themselves, right? But they say, I will bring thee down. Okay, and let's go to a Revelation, man. Okay, Revelation, I say, chapter 12, verse 5. Let's close with that. Revelation 12, verse 5. It's 7. Revelation 12, verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angel fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. Okay? This condition right here is both spiritual and literally, right? Because at the end of the day, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. The dragon got chariots. Michael gonna come with the chariots. Yahushai and Michael, okay, archangel, they're gonna come. They're gonna have the chariots, and they're gonna fight against the dragon, which Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and all those nations that with them. They're gonna have their angels, right, and fight, and they're not gonna prevail. Not neither was their place found anymore in heaven. Okay, and right here it's rulership. And when the Mosai send his child and his angels, they're gonna fight against Esau, Edom, and bring them down. Okay, not only literally with the chariots. Okay, Esau got the airplanes, the Mosai got the chariots, or you call UFOs. They're gonna fight, and when they fight, the Esau's army gonna lose, and then the Lord gonna bring their rulership down to the ground, man. That's exactly what it is. Okay, and Esau, Edom is having space station out here. They're having a space force because they're seeing what's coming. Okay, they want to establish themselves. They want to escape the judgment that the Most High gonna put upon this earth. When World War III happen, thermonuclear weapons, thermonuclear missiles gonna start shooting out here. Destruction gonna come. They're gonna try to escape judgment. They're gonna dig into hell. They're gonna dig into the ground, create these bunkers. They're gonna go under the sea to hide. They're gonna dig in the mountains and hide. They're gonna go in space and hide. But the Most High gonna bring them down out here. And with that, I hope you brothers and sisters edify. I'm gonna close this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us well and will well, to the Akwakudash, and salutation to you, Akim, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom, shalom.